Welcome into Extra Time on what is our 5-year anniversary, boys. August 11th, 2013. I don't know. Surely other shows make a big deal of this.
What do you get for a 5-year anniversary?
I don't know. What is it? Silver, gold? I have no idea. Stevie, you're an expert on anniversaries.
I don't have anniversaries anymore.
Why not?
Well, I don't need to bother remembering them.
Why? Your wife's still alive.
Just cancelled them.
You just cancelled your anniversary?
Cancelled my anniversary.
Why?
I told her a few years ago, I said, look, we're not going to bother anymore.
You're romantic.
Because I never remembered anyway.
Right.
So I may as well officially cancel it, and then I don't even have to try and remember.
Why don't you just go the whole hog and just say, well, look, you live over in that house, I live over in this house.
I bet I'm sure I was going to say.
What?
That looks stupid.
Why must everything from Jose Mourinho be twisted into something negative? No mention of the praise for his players yesterday, but only about a comment about Leicester's spending. So we got a lot of these sort of tweets yesterday after United's win against Leicester. United fans saying we were too negative about Jose Mourinho's comments.
Jose,
you were on Friday's show.
Jose was negative. But that's
mostly
right.
He was positive. Yet you picked up on the negative quotes.
Yeah, no, but if my point yesterday was, why can't you pay somebody a compliment?
This is Luke Shaw, yes.
Luke Shaw, without some kind of backhanded criticism.
But mostly he was positive about everyone.
Great, and then just leave that.
But why didn't you mention that on the show?
But that's normal.
You didn't mention the praise that he gave.
No, I said whenever he gives a compliment, somehow a backhanded criticism always follows.
Paul Pogba, he didn't criticise at all. He just gave him lots of praise.
Oh, good.
You didn't bring that up.
After he killed them all summer. Give me a chance. That's why Paul Pogba didn't smile.
Yeah? Is that why?
Pog feelings.
You got anything to say on this, Stephen?
After the opening game of the season, and you win at home,
yes,
it's normal for the manager to be upbeat and praise everybody, right, Shaka?
Yeah, so you would think.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. And so, if that had been the case and he had left it at that, nothing would have been said.
It's true.
But he had to throw in the old super negativo. So then why do you wonder why we pick up on it?
The old super negativo.
Well,
yeah, well.
Just for our European viewers.
Worst superhero ever.
For our European viewers?
Yes.
What language is negativo?
Well, it encompasses a lot.
Oh, I see.
See?
Julian, how do you say negative in French?
Négatif.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, wow. I didn't know I was speaking French all this time.
Joe, it would be funny, right? Any normal person would answer that with throwing an O on the end of it.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes, they would.
Why would they do that?
No,
What normal person? What normal person?
Normal people would just throw an O on the end of it.
You would have said it just to stitch you up. Can Everton or Wolves realistically push the top 4 spots?
Don't be silly.
How about Europa League?
Did you watch the game today?
Yes, I did.
Right.
How about Europa League?
No.
What's Europa League? Top 7?
6.
6?
No, 7. Burnley got in, didn't they?
Yeah, that's correct. 7.
Thank you. You guys don't usually cover the Championship football, but Steve Nicol, what do you think of Marcelo Bielsa's Leeds and how they absolutely dominated Lampard's derby today? Are Leeds going up this season?
I would have to say that's definitely a possibility. They've kind of started off in the same vein that Wolves did last year. So,
Julian, what do you make of Bielsa? Because he had some time in France, didn't he? Started well and then lost the team.
Yeah, I mean, usually it lasts 6 months. I don't want to be too negativo, like Steve says, for Leeds fans.
See?
Don't want to be too negativo for the Leeds fans, but usually the pattern is 6 very, very good months where it's sort of exciting, it's sort of working, it's sort of fantastic. The man marking is brilliant, they run everywhere, and then they run out of steam. That's what they do. And then it gets more difficult, but I hope for Leeds that he can, you know, be a bit more consistency, that he can sustain that effort. But so far, I have to say the 2 games that I've watched were fantastic, and you know, it's a club that needs a lot of love and with great fans, and they need, you know, they need something good. And so far, Bielsa is good. I just hope for them it lasts.
Didn't he have some of the team outside the training ground picking up rubbish? All right. Has anyone ever done anything like that with you? No.
No.
No. The union would have you for that.
Why?
Oh, because you're taking somebody's job away. The union would be after you.
Which union?
The workers' union. They'd be after you for that. Yeah, it's the truth. That's what happens these days, Dan. Trade unionists.
Really? Good. It's nice and relevant.
Telling you, they would.
Will Timothy Weah get any playtime this year at PSG, Jules? And do you see superstar potential in him?
Yeah, I think he will get some game time. Not a lot, but he will certainly play in the domestic cups. I think he will play in the league as well in some games. He did well in the pre-season. I think Thomas Tuchel was quite impressed by what he offered as an 18-year-old. Let's not forget he's only 18. And he had a very good end of last season, if you remember. Very promising. And then he did well in pre-season. And Tuchel likes young players. I think Tuchel likes him. He will get some game time. And I think he asked for it during pre-season after some games. He said, I hope I can play a bit more. I hope I can show the manager what I can do. But he knows it's a bit limited, and he knows it's a bit early to really be Cavani's number 2. I think, you know, he's not a number 2 to Cavani, but he will get some game time, and he will be good for his evolution and his progression.
Was it weird for your son, Stevie, being Steve Nicol' son? Did everyone expect him to be brilliant at football?
No, they didn't expect him to be brilliant at football. He just would get stick.
Right.
Either way, stick.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
No, it's not easy. It's not easy.
That's kind of a weird thing, isn't it? Because you're always known as Steve Nicol' son.
Correct, aye. But I'll tell you what, the best thing that happened to him was when he came over here.
Well, then nobody knew you.
Because nobody knew me.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he was the Brit that played American football. And he loved it.
Perfect. There you are. Shaka Hislop.
That was his nickname.
Yeah.
You don't have those sort of problems.
No, never.
That is it. We are done. ESPN FC returns tomorrow. Arsenal, Manchester City, Liverpool, West Ham, I imagine, will dominate the conversation.
West Ham will win.
4-0, isn't it, Shaq?
Yep.
Negativo!
Super negativo. World renowned at that.
For a European audience.
World renowned apart from you two. But then you two know nothing about the world.
That's what can be.
So.
For our European audience.